Hi guys, we're gonna do a new show. Dr. Love, aka Sister Love. We're going to take a few love dilemma of Reddit, internet, anywhere, and we're gonna read them, right? So get ready. Let's do this. Okay, so love dilemma Reddit. Should a love dilemma? Should I break up with him? Okay, let's start with this. Okay, so that's a long one right there. Whoop, very long, very long. Okay, I'll call myself. Wait, let me create a new account. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I don't know. So they say, all right, I need some advice on how to deal with a boy that I'm not in love with and one that I'm unrequited in love with. Okay, I 23-year-old female have been seeing a boy I don't know, 24-year-old male, pretty much exclusively for the past 3 to 4 months. We met on a dating app and went on to a museum for our first date. I ended up going home with him, meeting his mom and sleeping with him, okay? Pause. First red flags. You should never meet a man of a dating app. You don't know what he has, what STD he has, who he has slept with. If he's on the dating side, it means that he loves to sleep with a lot of different women. He loves to date around. If you wanna be exclusive with him, a dating app is the worst to go to. Second of all, girl, you just met this man. Why you slept with him? And why you meeting your mom? All of a sudden, did this fast. Let's keep going. I honestly didn't wait. Let me put some calming music on the back. So let's put rain sound, non-copyright because I'm trying not trying to get copyrighted. Okay. So honestly didn't really think much of that at the time. The only time I've dated is once when I was 16, 18 year old, okay? So she's 23 years old. So let's do the calculation. Calculator. 23 minus 19. She said 19 or 18? 18. So 23 minus 18. 5 years. So she hasn't been dating for 5 years. Okay, this is very weird. I don't understand. I would like to know why she didn't date for wait, let me put it in a bit. I would like to know what she didn't date for 5 years. What happened to her? Since then, I've only had a few hookups and single dates that were nowhere except for that one boy that I had a crush on previously to this. So maybe she knew that boy beforehand and she felt comfortable enough to date him, to have sex with him. I, I stopped talking to him 1.5 months prior to his new relationship. Okay, so he had a relationship on her. Wait, okay, so there's two words, there's Y and there's X. Okay. So why she knew him when she was 16 years old. Why she just met him. With X, we met online, became friends, and I think fell in love with him. We had so much chemistry, interest, and banter. We have similar upbringings, and sometimes I feel like he's my male counterpart. Just like he's an extrovert, I'm an introvert. Okay, so they're like two different worlds, but they mix and they go well together. He's so smart, and I always felt like our energy matched. We shared playlists. I think the best way I will describe it is that is like every good song I ever heard. Music just sounded better with him in my life. I thought to myself, oh, I could talk to him every day for the rest of my life. Something just felt so right, aligned, and it was something I had never felt before. He said he's not interested in being interested in being in a relationship or anything, and he's never been in one. Okay, so this man probably lied to her because I don't think at 16 years old or 18 or I don't know. It's okay, so it's very probably like he was like 15 at the time. I don't think he has never been in a relationship. That's definitely a lie. If you start a relationship with a lie, well, I'm sorry for you. This is very horrible. If you already lied to her, at the time I think she was very young. She was inexperienced. She only had a few hookups, a few men that she dated. So it took her kindness for weakness, definitely. Okay, where am I? At that stage, I already had given up on the idea of a relationship and I'm okay with being single, okay? We didn't end up making out, so she didn't have sex with him. I think I'm his first kiss and is honestly the best kiss I ever had. So I don't think that's his first kiss, knowing that he's 16 years old or like 17 years old. He's a very good man. He's a very good man. Please, just understand what's happening. He also just gave the best hugs ever. Okay, she gets sexually attracted to hugs. She feels sexual towards hugs. Hugs, you can give hugs to everybody. It doesn't mean you are in a relationship. So far, I don't see nothing that says that they were in a relationship. It never claimed her. On the hand, I told him I had developed feelings for him, but for him, yeah, he liked me, but said that he just doesn't feel romantic. That's what I thought. So you kiss that boy, he didn't like you back. Hmm. He has no plan to be in a relationship or ever get married and such. He says he doesn't have the time or money to be in a relationship, but he will always respond properly to my message without fail, and he never minds shouting or dinners. I think it made me feel special without even realizing. He's truly one of the best friends I ever had. Also a fuck boy. He wanted to stay in touch, but I parted ways with him to get over these feelings. We talked to each other for a year. Okay, a year is kind of long, so that's good. Let's see. I think at the end you're gonna ask, who do you prefer? Who should I stay with? So we're gonna see. With Whitehead being single for about a year of a 3 years relationship. So what? He cheated. He wasn't single in 2 years of relationship. He was cheating on you. That's already a red flag. They broke up because she had to move away to be with her mom who had cancer, and they decided they couldn't do long distance. I asked him if he would move. Okay, he will move with her. Well, that's a very like grown up move. If you want to move with somebody, you gotta make sure they don't have any SDs. They are clean. They are a clean person. They won't mess up your house. They won't put it there in a bad order. They are a clean person. Again, they love to. They have a job, in case you don't, and he said yes, but I think he couldn't because he didn't want to leave his own mom. Okay, he's close to his mom. That's already a good thing. He's a very driving person. He has to be in his career. So it dates people at his job. It dates women at his job, okay? This is, however, where the conflict starts. He is very big on making as much money as he can. He makes decent money, but he is unstable as its income as commission based, like maybe real estate. It is because becoming more and more consistent, but he is very big on being frugal and saving and growing his money. On the other hand, I've just finished my studies and secured employment in a very stable industry. I am from a lower socioeconomic background, but I'm so much bigger on living my life now and buying the things I want and having fun with my family and friends. I want more of a simple life and stable income. I don't need to be rich. Okay, that's good. She's able. I love having a good time with people regardless of the cost involved. Maybe it's because I have a bigger family of seven and I grew up as an only child with his mom and stepdad. Okay. So she asked who she choose. Well, I would say none of those because if she knew you and was in a relationship with somebody, um, like most of your relationship was with somebody because they didn't give me that push so good. X is the most toxic I think because she had sex with him and he mistreated her. Why I would say, well, it changes during the what you're saying. Yeah, he was a fuck boy, but then he caught feelings and he was ready to move on with you. That's the most. Why will be the more the boy that's more grown up and the boy with more sense. So I would say go for white. But as as a sister, I would say don't go for none of them. You can find better. Let's move on to something else. Calling love that dilemma. Where's that? Okay, I don't know where is that. Dilemma of love. As a male 28, I feel like love for me is sacred act, okay? What I do face difficulty is in understanding that is no is the female able to grasp this concept. I lack the clues as they say understand it, but for fact I know she don't. So is this thing I'll be forever struggling with, is this fade away? Cause love is transcends from mundane, it is also spiritual for me. I don't want to waste precious experience with somebody who hasn't got to know themselves to be they can dive beyond physical appearance and sexual attraction. Okay, so he wants a relationship that's difficult, that's different from just touch, feelings, and sex. He wants something that's deeper, right? For him, love is sacred. He wants somebody that knows the secret sea of love, that knows, oh, this is precious. I have to share this with somebody I care about. But I would say this love still exists. But if you're a male that just because a girl say, oh, you're attractive, you say, nah, she said I'm attractive. She don't want to ever wish deeper than this. And you went over her and you just missed her, missed the only one because she just said you were attractive. You thought she was a little bit like clueless and didn't know what deeper relationship was. Well, maybe she was scared. Maybe she was like, I don't want to say, oh, I'm mentally attracted to you. I'm spiritually feel like you're this connection with us. Maybe she wanted to start like small with the small talks, right? So if you are a serial dater, how do you want to find a deeper relationship than this, right? So I would say, please take your time with girls and tell them that you want a spiritual, deeper relationship. You can introduce them to spirituality. That would be good too. Don't once a woman that's all perfect, that's spiritual, that bath themselves 7 times a day, that do cooking, medicinal cooking and everything. Because we're still in the 21st century, right? A lot of things happened before us, right? Um, well, he said the only question I raise is that are female have such mental capacity to understand this concept? Well, go gay then, goddamn it. Now I'm playing, but yeah, gay bros over 30. That's quite weird. Um, like you got jilted. A lot of us get jilted. Okay. Okay, so he says, I'm a 30-year-old male and I got to know a beautiful, nice girl, woman that's a female of 36 months ago. She's 36 months ago. It's been more than 8 months and now we live in a different country. We met on Discord for two talk and got closer to each other. I definitely like her and I know she likes me too. She's divorcee and has a 12-year-old son as well. While I was never in a relationship before, it is my first time liking a girl, okay? So maybe it feels like the other relationship he has been with were not very significant and were not very deep, so it feels more connected to this woman. While I like her, it's a long distance relationship. I want to meet her and all, but I don't know where it will go. And being 30, my parents kind of want me to find someone quick and get married. Another issue is the woman, he says while she's fine with spending her all life with me and things work out, she doesn't want to get married ever. Well, that's very sad because if she really loved you, she would not be afraid to be married. I know you scared, oh, is this man gonna abandon me like the other did? But if you really love this person, well, you're not afraid to get married. Get married is better than being divorcee. I swear to you, having a divorcee title is horrible, but being married is very great. With all this, I'm very confused what to do. I think I met her and things work out, but due to these constraints, I have to stop the relationship. I will be hurt seeing her and myself, and I also don't think my parents will take it well They are very conservative. Yes. First of all, she's 36 years old. She's way older than you. If your parents are conservative, well, they probably don't agree with this relationship, right? Just want to know the thoughts of people here. What would they do if in this situation and they have any advice for me? Yeah, so yeah, you just tell me what you care about what your parents say. Because like many people in the Western countries, I'm close to my parents and love them about their thoughts as much as other. But I know they will not mind, but it's not only them, me as well. The no marriage as to God has got me thinking more. So try to ask her again. Like, if you really love this girl, get like do a marriage proposal. Like, ask her, do you want to be married? If she says no, well, you end the relationship. Like that would be better. If you say yes, well, keep going. That's good, right? All right. The love oracle is over. Have a good day, guys.